So let's start off with some neck rolls. Take a breath in. And then on your exhale, squeeze your chin into your chest here and start to roll the head. So just taking some gentle neck rolls here. Feeling the neck start to wake up the upper body, the shoulders, perhaps any tension there, getting a little bit of a stretch. So just taking it easy with the neck rolls. And if you find a spot that feels a bit tight, so for me it's always this right shoulder, you might just want to linger for a little bit longer. And also with the shoulders, if you draw the fingers down here, you can kind of deepen the stretch a little bit. Good, now let's take our mobility through into the shoulders. So from here, we're just going to send this right arm away, bringing the ear down and then coming all the way up. And the same again with the left. Bringing the ear down and coming all the way up. Good. Now what you're aiming for here is a lengthening through the torso here. So as you come down, you send the arm away and you lift. Good. Well done, guys. Good, we're just going to take one more to each side here. And then as we bring this right arm out here, we're going to lift all the way up through the center and come down. So notice I'm not pushing my hips out, I'm coming down into the side of the body here. Good, all the way out, lift and down we come. Good. So this is starting to feel nice already. You think about, you've been laying down for a number of hours and everything starts to rest, but also muscles and joints perhaps start to stiffen up a little bit. So just to take 15 minutes in the morning just to get everything going again, will just make you feel awesome for the day. Come all the way up here. Now from here, we're going to start just lifting that right arm and rotating. So I'm circling that shoulder back here. Good. So stay relaxed. Good. Now from here, start to twist with the arm. So look over your shoulder, look behind you. Good. And then we come forwards. Good. Really just easy movement patterns here. There's nothing challenging to this in terms of how we do the exercises. Good. And then again, we take the same to the other side. So start off just by moving the shoulder back and round. Now obviously, if you have mobility issues with the shoulder, you might not be able to move quite as quickly or freely as I am. So just move, adapt to your own levels of mobility. And now let's start to turn over the shoulder here. Good, looking all the way around. Good, let's come forwards now. Oh, I can hear a bit of clicking and clunking going on. Nothing painful though, and do you know what, it's fine if you hear sort of clicks and ticks and knocks and cracks, as long as it's not painful, it's alright, it's fine. Good, and then just roll the shoulders back, just a few here. Good, now let's step the feet out a little bit wider here. You're going to take your arms out to the side. Now I'll kind of show this to you diagonal onwards so you can see. Now you're going to roll the arms forwards here as if you're doing butterfly. Cross them over and then lift up. So roll and lift. And then you're kind of crossing them out and then back down. So we're getting this lovely mobility through the shoulders. Now knees really soft to facilitate this movement. Good. Now we start to make it a bit bigger. And as you come back here, start to lift the chest slightly. And lift the chest. Good. Now get a little bit of bounce into the knees. So we get bigger with our movement here. bit bouncy into the knees. Good, so really getting this whole body moving now. Good. Well done. We're just going to take one more. Good. Okay, good stuff. Now, let's move down a little bit into, we're going to go straight down to the ankles before we do anything else, just to get them going. So just step your right leg out here, and then let's rotate. So a few circles in each direction here. Again, a little bit of clicking and clunking. Good. Now from here, I want you to flex the foot, point the toe. Flex the foot, point the toe. So in the flex, we open up into the backs of the legs here. Good. Now, just be careful. Sometimes this motion can create a bit of cramp for people. If you're one of those, then just take it easy. Good. Now let's take the same to the other side. So some circles here all the way. Good. And then let's bring it back. It's nice doing stuff standing, isn't it? Good. And then flex, point, flex. These sort of exercises are great to do if you're about to go out for a walk, actually. So if you're going for a brisk walk, bit of exercise, do these mobility exercises before you go and it will warm you up nicely. People think that they don't need warm up for a walk. You do. Good. Now, take your feet out here to about shoulder width. And again, find your Pilates posture. And then from here, we're going to bring the arms forwards, lift onto the toes, come down, and then press back. Good. So we're going to lift and press back. Lift and press back. Good. So coming up onto the toes, really feeling those lower legs now, starting to wake up. Good. And down. So as you come down into the squat now, start to dig deeper, press back a bit lower. Good. Now we're going to start to increase movement through the arms now. So here you're going to bring the arms all the way up, and then again further forwards as you come down. Up and further forwards. Good. So you're getting real full motion here through the shoulders, pushing back. You'll notice it's harder to squat back and you feel like your lower back's getting a little bit more of a challenge, which is what we want. Lift. Good. We're going to take one more here. Lift. Good. Well done. Come all the way up. Now bring those feet back in. You're going to give me a right knee lift. So we're going to lift the right knee and lower. Lift the left. Good. So pulling those knees up to about hip height now. So it's like a standing march. Good. So you should feel a little bit warmer through the body already. Yes. Good. One more up here. And then we're going to hold this right knee up here. And we're going to open. Come all the way back, lower down. Good. Same again, the left. And open. Good. So we get a bit of mobility in the hips. And we also get to open into the chest a little bit. So lift. Good. That feels good. Good. Well done. So we're just going to take, after this one more to each side. Good. Last one here. Good, all the way down. Now from here, we are going to take right arm forwards, left leg back. So we're going to come and all the way up. So you're long through the limbs. Wrist to ankle is nice and straight, and the knee of the standing leg is always slightly soft, if you notice, yeah? And the further forwards we come, the more weight we take into the leg. The softer we want to make it. Good. So what we're doing now here is starting to open up, starting to activate into the core muscles, which is what we want. We want these core muscles awake and ready to work for us during the day. Now let's take the movements to the side. So we're going to have right arm, left leg, and back. And back. Really easy movements. Now try not to lean over. Try to keep stacked. Good. And keep the ankle here out to the side. So a little flex in the foot. Activating into the glutes as we come out here. Good. Now let's combine those two movements. So we come forwards with the right arm, left leg. Same again the other side. Then we take it out. Good. And we come forwards. And the other side. And then we take it out. Good. Let's take 2 more rounds here. So we come forwards. Squeeze the leg back. And we take it out. God, I can feel the warmth of the day kicking in already. Good. Well done. Last one here. Good. Well done. Now from here you're going to bring your hands up here. Rest one on the other. And you're going to keep the hips solid. No movement from the waist down. We're going to take a breath in. Shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, we twist to the right. Inhale, we come back to the center. Exhale, we twist to the left. So here we're just getting a little bit of a stretch through the vertebra, the muscles that run down the vertebra of the spine. So it feels a bit like a tug. Now don't cheat, okay, so don't be yanking the elbows around. Keep the chin to the center of the forearms here and just relax as you move. Don't force it. It's never a competition about how much mobility we can get. It's just about movement. The more we move, the more mobility we attain, or we certainly retain. Good. Good stuff. Now hold it here. From here we're going to roll down. So you're going to take a breath in here. And then on the exhale, chin into the chest, we're going to roll forward. So kind of emphasize that roll here. Keep the knees soft. We're going to come down. So the hands are just hanging down. You feel a bit like a rag doll, yeah? Come all the way up. Good. And then lift. Ooh, nice. So try not to arch into the back. Take a breath in here. Exhale, chin into the chest, roll forwards. Now scoot through your tummy as you come down now, opening up into this mid-back here. Hold it here, take a breath in. Exhale. And lift. Good, again, chin into the chest, we come forwards. And this time we're going to stay down here. You're going to bend into the right knee. Take the left hand to the outside of the right leg. Left arm up here, and then we twist to the other side. So use the hand that's on the leg here to put a little bit of pressure to assist the rotation. Look up at the fingers. If you feel a bit wobbly, then widen your foot stance here. Good. And lift. And lift. Good. So ideally we're getting the shoulders to stack here, but don't worry if they don't. And obviously if you can't come down as low as me, just lift up, it doesn't matter. It's the movement. Good, well done. And then we're going to come all the way around here, lift up. Ooh, take a breath in. And then we're going to finish, lift the arms up here, and we're going to bounce through. There we go. Feeling energized, feeling really awake, and like the body is ready to take on the day. The mind might not be, but the body is. Good. And then step the feet wider to the side. So lift the heel. Yeah, assist that rotation. We can just enjoy this movement now. We're all agile. Good. We don't take too many here because we start to get dizzy. And then come all the way back and